Honey Boo Boo reveals why she thinks the car crash she was in with her father may have been deliberate. Her father was behind the wheel when her family got into a car crash over 10 years ago. But Honey Boo Boo isn't totally convinced the incident was an accident. The star was just 8 when she, along with her mother Mama June and sisters Lauren and Jessica, got in a car crash in a vehicle driven by their father Sugar Bear. Her father was making a left-hand turn when another vehicle allegedly struck them. Speaking with Us Weekly last week, the reality star said she has suspicions the incident was deliberate and suggested her father's anger issues may cause the accident. There were just times when my dad, he would just get super angry and he let his anger issues just get the best of him, Thompson, 19, said. So you never really knew when he was angry, what would happen. It was just always up in the air. There were times when he would just rip his clothes off or just throw things or punch walls. Honey Boo Boo, real name Alana Thompson, looked back on an event from 9 years ago with the wisdom of time and has some questions. The star was just 8 when she, along with her mother Mama June and sisters Lauren and Jessica, got in a car crash in a vehicle driven by their father Sugar Bear. Her father was making a left-hand turn when another vehicle allegedly struck them. Mama June and Sugar Bear pictured 2015, it was just a little scary. You never know what could happen when he got angry, she said while promoting her new show on Lifetime, I Was Honey Boo Boo. The reality TV star has not spoken to her father in quite some time. I can't even tell you the last time I talked to him. That's how long it's been, she said. Honey's relationship with her mother is a bit more stable but not by much. In the trailer for Family Crisis, June can be seen screaming at Honey and accusing her of stealing $30,000 from her. However, June previously admitted to spending that money. She said, "Where's my money?" leading a grinning Shannon to pull out a huge plastic check for $30,000. Shannon responds, "The check is right here," as a distraught Alana says off-camera, "This isn't a game." In April 2024, Mama June admitted she spent $30,000 of daughter Alana's money on life expenses including manicures and household bills, while continuing to shut down criticism for not contributing to her college fund. The star was just 8 when she, along with her mother Mama June and sisters Lauren and Jessica, got in a car crash in a vehicle driven by their father Sugar Bear. A truck allegedly ran a red light and hit them. Seen here May 14, 2025. There were just times when my dad, he would just get super angry and he let his anger issues just get the best of him, Thompson, 19, told Us Weekly last week. Mama June seen here on September 13, 2013 foot, it was just a little scary. You never know what could happen when he got angry, she said while promoting her new show on Lifetime, I Was Honey Boo Boo. Alana was particularly upset by the news regarding her finances, and she stated that she was considering legal action against her mother, who had attempted to talk her way out of the confrontation. Also affected by the argument was Shannon's husband, Justin Stroud, who stated that he was really hurt by his wife's failure to be truthful about her past actions. Elsewhere in the trailer, Lauren Pumpkin Efford, 25, is heard declaring, "We're getting a FG divorce," as her tearful husband Josh looks on. She also locks horns with sister Jessica, Chubbs, Shannon over their business. The trailer takes an even more shocking turn when a legal advisor says, "The judge really could sentence you to prison," before Alana declares the family are in for a hot mess summer. Alana previously threatened to cut off her mother after she refused to pay the money she allegedly stole from her. In a 2024 episode of the family reality show, the teenager and her older sister Lauren's Pumpkin Shannon confronted their mother over the money intended for Alana's college education. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson recalls being so scared she'd find Mama June dead during her drug addiction spiral. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson is finally telling the wild story of her childhood fame and family dysfunction in her own words. Thompson, now 19, is the narrator of the new Lifetime biopic I Was Honey Boo Boo, which revisits her viral toddlers and Tyara's debut and subsequent rise to stardom, followed by her family's downward spiral. Moments from her life are reenacted by a cast of actors, and Thompson adds her own commentary to the scenes. In one confessional-style moment, Thompson recalls the fear she felt after her mother, Mama June, Shannon, became addicted to drugs around 2019. "This mama was acting in ways I didn't recognize," Thompson said of her mother at that time. Thompson remembered being confused, afraid, and unsure who to turn to. When she confronted her mom with concerns, as depicted by the cast of actors, Shannon brushed her young daughter off. That's when Thompson's older sister, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, had the young girl stay with her instead of with their mother. What hurt was that it didn't seem to bother Mama that I wasn't living home anymore, Thompson said in the film. Her mother's drug addiction got worse and worse, Thompson said, with her mom no longer showing up to film their second spin-off series, Mama June, from not to hot, and not answering her phone. That's when the show was renamed to Mama June. Family crisis. It was a crisis, Thompson emphasized. I was scared I'd wake up to find out she'd died. And as much as I felt betrayed by her, I was desperate to protect her. That's when Thompson and her sisters staged an intervention, captured on camera for Season 3, Episode 11 of Mama June, Family Crisis. The reenactment in the Lifetime film mirrors the reality TV episode down to the psychiatrist present to guide the family through the conversation. In that moment, I didn't even recognize her, Thompson said of the emotional confrontation. All she cared about was drugs. Trying to handle the situation as a preteen was overwhelming. Looking back now, it was a lot to carry and to try and fix, Thompson said of her mother's struggles. I don't know who the hell that was, but that wasn't my mama, she continued, calling the situation shameful. Shannon and her then-partner Eugene Doak were arrested and charged with felony drug possession on March 13, 2019. Shannon was sentenced to 100 hours of community service and court supervision, as well as other conditions like random drug testing, according to E! News. Doak, facing additional charges, was sentenced to 16 months plus 2 years probation. Thompson recently claimed that at the height of her mother's drug addiction, Shannon sold the family's home and other belongings. She also claimed Shannon stole $35,000 of the teens' Dancing with the Stars earnings. The funds were recently returned to Thompson, but without an apology. When asked by People about the money, Shannon said she couldn't discuss it. That's part of this season, she added, referring to the 7th season of Mama June, Family Crisis. Thompson has, for the most part, reconciled with her mother. She told People it was hard, but at the end of the day, she's my mom. When she was bad in her addiction, I just kept thinking about the day she'd recover. We're going pretty good. Hopefully it lasts. I just no longer have any expectations for her. Alana Thompson says she's never received any money earned from Toddlers and Tiaras or Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, exclusive. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson reveals that she's never received any of the money she earned as a child star on TLC's Toddlers and Tiaras, and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Thompson says that she's contemplated suing her mother Mama June Shannon for taking most of her earnings, but admits she isn't sure the law would be on her side. Thompson is hopeful she'll be able to earn back some of what she's lost through future projects, and shares how she's paying for her college tuition. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson will never know exactly how much of her childhood earnings she's lost. The reality star, 19, became an early rising star for her quippy one-liners and rambunctious persona on TLC's Toddlers and Tiaras. Her undeniable chemistry with the network cameras eventually led to her own spin-off series, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. She says she hasn't seen a single cent from either show. I never had gotten all the money. I have never ever received the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo money. I've never seen it. Never ever even heard of it, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know what happened to it, Alana tells People. Last season on Mama June, Family Crisis, viewers saw Alana and her mother Mama June Shannon go head-to-head after Mama June confessed to taking funds out of Alana's Coogan account, a trust where parents of child stars are legally required to deposit a percentage of their earnings. The teen claims Mama June, who sold their home and other belongings at the height of her addiction, took $35,000 of her earnings for appearing on Dancing with the Stars in 2019. I let my mama drag me through a lot of but I think my breaking point was when she stole my money, Alana says. Only recently did Mama June return it, but there was no I'm sorry, says Alana, who adds only $10,000 was saved in her Coogan account. After Thompson and her sister Lauren Pumpkin Efford asked Shannon about her earnings to pay for her college education, they discovered that their mother intentionally deposited the bare minimum she was legally required to, and her account only had a balance of $10,000 after countless years on television. Says Mama June, I can't really talk about the money. That's part of this season, referencing Family Crisis, which returns May 30 in response to other disparaging claims about her in the Lifetime biopic. I don't remember who that person was, she says, because I've worked so much on myself. To this day, Thompson admits she doesn't know exactly how much she's earned over the years. It was just so long ago, she adds. At that time, Mama always just stressed to us like, oh, I'm setting you up for your future. You have Coogan accounts. And it's like, where are the Coogan accounts now? I thought about suing her at one point, but I just know that I wouldn't probably get anything out of the end of the bargain because by law, she did what was right, Thompson reveals. By law, she at least put 20% in my account. And the other 80, she said that she used to take care of me. So the law, I feel like wouldn't see really a problem with what she did, I guess. Despite her missing funds, the television personality hasn't let anything stop her from pursuing higher education. She's currently a nursing student at Regis University in Colorado. She's also reclaiming her own story in Lifetime's I Was Honey Boo Boo. Thompson narrates the film as she looks back at her days of child stardom. Per the official logline, the movie offers a glimpse into what went on behind the scenes, revealing how her on-stage persona concealed the harsh reality of constant criticism and family struggles, particularly with her mother, Mama June. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Thompson tells People that the Lifetime movie has helped a lot with paying her college tuition. I'm hoping that there's more work coming for me in the future, but with this movie plus filming on the Mama June Family Crisis show, I've just kind of been saving and making sure that I don't get to the end of my pot, she says. She reveals that her sister Pumpkin set up a second Coogan account in Los Angeles when she received custody of her in June 2022. Her earnings from the WE reality show have been funneled into the account. I've yet to even go and get that, if I'm being honest, because I'm in the mindset of, if I don't actually need it, I might as well just let it save up, Alana says. And when I do actually need it, it'll be there for me. Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson heartbroken. Mom never apologized for stealing her money. A lot of Alana Thompson's life has been dissected in the media over the years since she first burst on the scene as a child pageant. Her confidence, cheery overblown personality and her colorful and unique family earned her the adoration of audiences, and soon led to a reality TV show starring her and the rest of her family. However, life wasn't always what it looked like on the surface, and in an upcoming biopic, the OG Honey Boo Boo will finally share her story without the filters that have smoothed her trials and made less her tribulations. Now, she tells all. Alana Thompson reflects on her current relationship with her mother ahead of her Lifetime biopic. On May 17, Thompson's biopic, I Was Honey Boo Boo, will premiere on Lifetime. Whilst Thompson is being played by a different actress, she will provide narration for the film. Ahead of the film's premiere, the former pageant princess opened up about what it's like growing up in the spotlight, living through her mother's worst years as an addict, and becoming the young woman that she is today. At the core of it is that she and her 3 sisters, including Anna, who died in 2023, went through a lot mentally and emotionally when their mother spiraled down a hole of toxic relationships and addiction. Thanks to big sis Lauren Pumpkin Efford, who fought for and gained full custody for her, she was able to have the peace she so dreadfully needed to focus on her studies and graduate high school. Now at 19, and as a student of Regis University in Colorado, Thompson is not afraid to cause offense, especially when she's telling the truth. I did not want this movie to be throwing punches at my mama and making her out to be the bad guy, Thompson exclusively told People. But I didn't hold back, and if she gets mad, at the end of the day it's the truth. At the height of Mama June's cocaine addiction and whirlwind romance with then-boyfriend Eugene Gino, Doke in 2019, Alana recalled, people were like, I saw your mama on the news with a busted tooth, strung out. I'm like, great, like I didn't see that too. Alana Thompson says she won't let her sad past define her future. Further sharing her plans for the future, Thompson said, I just always told myself that you want to do something better with your life and bigger with your life than just being on TV, so you've got to get up and go, you've got to graduate so you can make it to college and be the nurse that you want to be. Elsewhere in the interview, Thompson updated fans on what became of the $35,000 she previously claimed her mother stole. Update. Her mother did give the money back recently, but there was no, I'm sorry. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Alana Thompson right now. Come back here often for all Alana Thompson spoilers, news, and updates. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson was worried after Mama June's 300 lb weight loss. Am I going to have to do that? Exclusive. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson opens up about how her mother, Mama June Shannon's 300 pounds weight loss in 2017 affected her body image as an impressionable young girl. Thompson recalls how scary it was to see such a dramatic change in her mother's physical appearance in a short amount of time. The 19-year-old admits she had doubts about whether or not she'd be expected to undergo the same procedures one day because, "I'm a bigger girl." Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson didn't expect her mother, Mama June Shannon's physical transformation to influence the way she looked at herself in the mirror. In an exclusive conversation with People for this week's cover story, the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum, 19, is opening up about how Mama June's dramatic 300 pounds weight loss affected her own body image as an impressionable young teen. Back in 2017, Mama June told People that she underwent an extensive series of surgeries that included an insertion of a gastric sleeve, breast augmentation and skin removal on her turkey neck, bat wings, and stomach, an area where doctors removed 9 pounds of loose skin, all of which totaled $75,000. Her weight loss eventually became the focus of the WE TV reality show Mama June. From not to hot, I feel like Mama's physical transformation, it didn't take as much of a toll on my life at the time. Alana, 19, tells People. But now I'm looking back and I'm like, that was crazy. That was a dramatic change. And I didn't know how to even think of my mom. My mom went from being 300 pounds to 100 pounds. For more on the tumultuous life of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, pick up this week's issue of People, available Friday. It was kind of scary if I'm being honest. It was like, how did she lose all of that weight so fast? And she was so tiny, she almost looked sick, Alana adds. The reality star admits that the transformation took a big toll on body image for me. Like her mother, Alana says she's always been a bigger girl, and the stark changes in Mama June's physical appearance gave her doubts about her own. My mama was a bigger girl, and her having to get surgery and shrink down to this one size, I thought in my head like, oh, am I going to have to do that one day because I'm a bigger girl? Am I going to have to be in this perfect picture?